as we follow this trail of butterflies, and I apologize, OBS got the bed and destroyed my setup, so I got to change some production shit real quick. We find our party making their way through the forests near Felicia. You are currently following a trail of butterflies, and I imagine there's occasional like creaking of the trees and stuff, and inherently I think it was just Bo and Iris that participated in the ritual here, yes?
Indeed.
I think it almost feels like you're hearing someone say, that way. Or it's just like a vague translation that you kind of can hear in your head for this experience. The butterflies of varying colors land on different plants and rocks and such as you make your way further into the forest, which kind of leads you first to the east and then further south, ultimately away from Felicia. Iris, give me insight and insight, please.
What is the difficulty?
Open
or
to-
would you
open
like
check.
an open? $16 critical.
Shit. All right. Okay. What would you like your opportunity to be? That's a good way to start the session.
I suppose what it could be. I mean, information would probably be the most useful.
Okay. Iris, you have familiarity with this area. This area would be where something important for you happened. What do you think that was?
This area here.
You're probably a few miles outside Felicia, and it's south and then, or sorry, east and then south. So kind of like an L shape almost.
I think strangely enough, this is where I actually received my first quest looking for Judikara. It was a random instance. I hadn't heard of it previously.
And when you received this quest, I imagine personally that you received this from like something unorthodox. It wasn't just like an NPC that gave it to you. How do you think you received this?
It wasn't an NPC then. I suppose the first start would have been in meditation, strangely enough. Among the trees, trying to listen to the spirits, enjoying it, enjoying the song of the birds and what have you. And then I saw a mode of light.
I think when you get to this area, those feelings are starting to crop up for you. You're beginning to reminisce a little bit, and those feelings are strong, they're intense. You feel like, you're reliving that moment. And instead of seeing light, you're seeing these butterflies sort of move about. And you can see evidence of change in this area. It's not the same as it was when you initially found and bonded with Judikara. This area is partially cut down, and not by lumberjacks or like chainsaws. You don't see, perfectly cut stumps of trees and whatnot behind. Instead, what you see is broken trees. They're sort of a bit shattered, like part of the stump might remain, some branches might remain. But as you make your way through here, those feelings are coming up again, like this place is a sort of a discovery. But the feelings are different. It's not quite right.
Do you all sense that?
Do I?
It's up to you.
In a way, I guess. What do you sense, just in case?
It feels like there's something wrong.
Wrong?
Yes. I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's a foreboding feeling here.
Should I go slower?
Perhaps we should just be on guard.
Okay.
The butterflies stall in this area, and you hear the boughs of the trees sort of creaking, and the bark sort of cracking on the trees that are still left in this area. There are still animals about, and it's still green, but there are remnants of things laying about. It looks like there are fragments of different pieces of machinery here.
Machines?
Yes.
I didn't really spend much time here. You know, back when we were just gaming. I recall machine stuff happening here in this part.
No, this is a very spiritual place that they do a lot of things by their own hands, typically. Does this machinery look familiar to any of you?
Anybody that wants to investigate this machinery, you can do a group check if you'd like. Somebody can take the lead. This will be insight and insight. This is difficulty 12.
Sure, why not? Group check. Group check? I mean, if I'm the only one doing it, is it gonna be? It's just me and Rue, or what?
Well, I suppose it depends. Like, should some of us opt out because it is not really from this region?
It's up to you. You can just make the roll if you want.
Oh, I mean, I don't have to do anything. I just thought you said you didn't. You never
Yeah,
saw it
that's what I'm
before. And
saying.
he never saw it before, so.
It was more I said that I don't recall this part of the world having much machinery.
Oh.
I'll opt out, but if you guys want to do it, go for it.
Just trying to help. So. Said insight and what?
Insight.
Willpower?
Mhm.
Insight, willpower.
Insight.
Oh. Okay. This looks different now. This is complete. This is all fancy looking. What is it? What are these? Easy, normal, hard, very hard. That's hilarious. Okay. I guess I'll manually change it to 12. Oh, that's support check. Okay. You said group check difficulty is 12, yeah?
Yep.
And support is 10.
I rolled a 9 for support. I ain't got nothing.
Anybody else adding to this? Or is it just Enders and Bo?
look distracted. There's an overwhelming number of things that are distracting me. The smells, the sounds,
Butterflies.
little bugs moving around.
I think that's it then.
Okay.
Nope.
You don't recognize it. It's definitely foreign to this place for sure, though.
What does it look like?
It's sort of probably like a tarnished bronze, and there's scraps. Nothing substantial to give you a clue really beyond that about what it could be.
Right.
But none of it looks active.
There's no like, it's not like there's no, not like an engine block sitting on the ground here. It's just kind of scraps of machinery. It's about all you can figure out.
Mm.
So nothing solid. No bits of red in it.
Mm-mm.
No Emberstone. Okay. Around where this wreckage is the ground disturbed? Are there broken trees?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, maybe it crashed here.
Does it look as though there's any sort of a path leading any type of way from where the machinery is? Like perhaps it's scattered elsewhere, further in?
It doesn't. If there was, it must have been overtaken by the forest a long time ago.
Hmm. And have the butterflies kind of stopped here, or are they continuing to lead?
The butterflies have mostly stopped here, but there are a few that begin to take off.
I kind of like sidle around it. Wait, are you guys riding me right now, or are we like on foot? What's going on? What's the situation here?
I think myself and Enders were walking and the others were using you as your Bugatti.
Right. At the end of the last scene, I wasn't sure if like now we're like later on down that
You've
path.
made your way into the forest. It's probably getting tricky to keep using Bo as your main source of transportation.
I can fly, but if I do fly, I have to have 2 less passengers. So I think what I've done is I've just alighted everybody and we're just on foot. It might be for the best. So right now there's nobody riding Bo. Just I have to like untick things here on my little sheet. Okay, in that case, I kind of sidle around where the scraps are because I don't have great sight, but I'm trying to feel around the area. Does it feel like a crater?
It doesn't.
Okay.
So instead of some sort of crash, it would kind of appear like some sort of a scuffle happened here.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Are there any overwhelming odors?
There are not. Smells like most of the rest of the forest. I think you're getting the impression that like anything that did happen here happened a while ago.
Are any of the pieces a size that we could possibly put it in our inventory?
For sure.
Perhaps we can show this to someone. I mean, we are going to be traveling. Maybe someone will know.
I suppose we take the one that looks the biggest and the runiest, you know, the most identifiable.
Yes, if there are any pieces that kind of paint a bit more of a picture of what it might be, you know, instead of just like a piece of scrap that's just full metal, if there's anything that's a little bit more identifying, that's probably what I'd be looking for.
Sure.
Take it to a full metal alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Thank you.
There's nothing that's like. I guess there's. It just looks like bits and pieces, and it doesn't look like anything substantial. You're gonna find stuff that maybe is, I don't know, maybe about the size of your phone, stuff like that.
I guess take a bunch. A grab bag. Like 10 pieces.
I would imagine that you probably could find like, you know, a few pounds worth of this stuff.
Excellent. All right.
All right.
And
I think for inventory purposes, you can call it bronze scrap or something along those lines.
excellent.
Who's collecting?
I mean, if you'd like to hold on to it, you can.
Fine, I'll write it into my character sheet.
The
Keep track of it.
butterflies, did they appear like they were fleeing, as in like kind of in a rush, or was it
You don't think so?
continuing to lead us along? All right. Interesting.
You will probably notice, however, like when you get here, it feels like the spirits have kind of quieted down a little bit.
In this specific area?
Yeah.
Can I try to... Oh, go on.
Do we see Greg reacting in any way?
Great question. Greg is definitely not happy about this. As you are looking around, I think you would find that Greg is kind of like looking at some of the stumps of the trees, and I imagine you would just kind of like see him, like his hand on some of the stumps of these trees, and he's sort of like moving slowly and being kind of inquisitive around them.
I imagine the distraction that he suffers from will eventually pull me towards him. And I sort of stoop down and run my fingers through the grooves and the cracks of whatever lay waste here. And I also begin to investigate and fall behind.
You said that Greg seems upset.
Yeah. He's not
Okay.
vocalizing it, but he's just kind of like, he's taking a moment. Essentially, you're just seeing him like trying to see what's happened here, and he just doesn't seem
Okay.
doesn't seem very good.
I think I'll leave it then.
And you said the spirits are quiet here. Does it feel as though that there might be any to inquire with at all?
You can always try.
I'd like to try to find out what happened, at least.
How would you like to try?
I suppose somewhat of a continuation of the ritual, if that is all right. But obviously spending a little bit more of my mana. I would take my staff, and the gems atop it would begin to glow as I carefully just place it down on the ground, and the tendrils from the branches begin to branch out and touch the stumps. I'm not sure what sort of cost or anything you'd like for that.
Yeah, so you'd have to do another ritual, basically,
Of course.
if you want to do this. And this would be another Arcanism ritual. And let's see. Again, just a reminder, we do have the journals working again, so you can pull those up if you need them. I think this is going to be an individual, and we'll say that this is probably a minor potency.
All right.
So
So
this would
20.
cost you 20 mind points. The difficulty is 7.
And it is willpower.
I think you can click those buttons in chat now for the mana.
Oh, yeah. That is a 12 success.
Yeah. It takes you a little bit, maybe a minute or two, of this ritual, and it's probably a weird sensation because previously this ritual felt like you were part of the forest, almost. The trees were swaying. You could hear the bark creaking, the trees creaking, the branches swaying. You could feel a little bit of what the forest feels, and the wind blowing through the leaves. And it's still there. It just feels more distant, and it takes you a second to hear it. And eventually you hear,
"Who calls?"
I am Iriselyth Nitharis of Felicia, of Elendrath.
Child of Felicia. Why do you reach out to us?
We see that something has gone awry here. Can you tell us the story of what happened?
This place. It was home to many spirits. Spirits of great wood. The roots of Temperance reached even here. Before the quiet ones came. They had no spirits to speak of. No one to understand. They silenced many that day.
Many of only your kind, or of my kind as well?
Of many.
I see. Is there anything we can do to help you?
We recover. As all things do. In time.
Very good. These quiet ones. Are you able to feel the material that is on the ground here?
And I'll tap my foot a tiny bit just so that there's a vibration.
It does not speak.
It is one of the quiet ones.
I do not know. We cannot hear it.
I see. Very well.
Our protector. Do you know where they are?
Silvara?
You can all kind of like hear wind blowing through the trees now. You can hear the bark creaking amongst the trees in the distance, as even the woodland creatures around the area here begin to become louder.
Yes.
She will arrive soon. She's making preparations currently.
We enjoy their talks. They spend great time with us.
That is good.
There are few that understand us. Like you and like her. Where do you go?
I seek the power of an Arcanum. Do you know of such a great spirit?
They are everywhere in this world. They seek to bond with those that have great purpose. We can sense some that have bonded to you.
Indeed.
There is one near. Do you seek it?
I look to the others and then I nod.
There's no response.
Do you seek it?
Yes.
The spirits will help.
Thank you.
You have great purpose. You are strange. All of you.
We have heard that many times.
You are of this place and not.
That is correct.
We help. Sister of Felicia, child of unknown.
Thank you.
The wind dies down a little bit, and you can see the butterflies begin to move again.
I believe that is our cue.
Okay. Now where to?
I assume you all are following the butterflies?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After maybe like 20 to 30 minutes more of traipsing through these woods and following these butterflies, you come to a grove It is a large clearing here, surrounded by a ring of all different kinds of trees. It's immediately telling you that this place is something different. You don't need to make a roll. All of you can see this because you would never really encounter this on accident. Finding many different kinds of trees in this kind of almost circular pattern here is indicative to each of you that this place is special. In the center of this grove, you can see that there are what appear to be 5 stone plinths. They are rooted into the ground, literally covered with roots. And as you approach it, you can hear the sort of spirits, Bo and Iriselyth, sort of getting louder. And it's something like,
Here they await.
and to open my notes back up because those were one of the things that I had to close. Sorry, give me a second here. Let's see. As you get closer, you hear
Only in harmony does the leader's voice rise above the din of war.
there are 5 of these stones. Again, their base is covered in roots that are emerging from the ground. You can see from a distance that they are covered in some kind of writing that you can't make out from where you are.
Only in harmony does the leader's voice rise above the din of war? I suppose I'll move closer to take a look.
Okay.
I stay back, apprehensive and defensive.
Yeah, you begin to approach. And as you get close, you can make out what appears to be writing on each of the stones. At first, it doesn't feel like something you would understand, but you've experienced that before. And it starts to make sense as you get closer. Bits and pieces written on each of these stones. Please make me an insight check. Open check, Iris. Did you get
critical.
another crit?
I
Jesus
did.
Christ. Holy shit. Okay. Got an opportunity. What would you like to use?
Iris is the main character.
I don't want it to be.
Let's see. I suppose more information.
I figured as much. Okay. Iris, it doesn't take you long to sort of put together the different bits of text on these stones. They're jumbled around a bit. And eventually, I'll paste this for you in our Discord. You put together these sentences. In silence begins wisdom. A leader does not always whisper. And the roar of command comes not first nor last. I assume the rest of you are just watching Iris do this.
I am a distance away myself.
I'm actually not watching. I'm going around and picking different samples off the ground.
Okay.
I trust
I'm
that
fussing
she
over
knows.
Greg. I can tell that there's something wrong with Greg and it's troubling him. And he's not ready to talk about it yet, so I'm just companionably lingering close just in case.
Yeah. Okay. Greg seems probably interested in what seems to be happening, but you can definitely tell something's up for sure.
Hey, do you want to move closer? We can always get a closer look, Greg.
Points over towards Iriselyth.
Yeah, let's go. Come on. And kind of like how a school teacher would herd a child, hands kind of gently pushing the shoulders from the back. I'll try to encourage him in Iriselyth's direction.
Okay. As you begin to walk into the grove, Rue, along with Greg, there is a feel like a bit of stirring underfoot.
I lift up my boot and try to get a good look at it.
Okay. Make an open insight.
14.
Something seems like it's moving under the ground, not close to the surface.
I grab a nearby stick and I try to poke at the ground wherever I see it move.
Definitely don't see it move. You feel it through small tremors.
I will tap the stick then. Yeah.
Okay. Do me a favor and make an unarmed strike, like an unarmed melee attack.
Yeah, hit that ground, girl. Get it.
Okay. It's kind of tapped. No, nothing seems to happen.
Greg, do you feel that? I purse my lips together and I shut up.
Iriselyth. What are you doing?
These plinths have nothing other than the writing on them, right?
Correct.
There's nothing that shows any sort of, like anything was supposed to be on top of them or anything.
Correct.
Like any breakage. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like, it doesn't look like a pedestal. It doesn't have like a flat part, something to put in there. It doesn't look like there's a jewel or anything that needs to be inserted. It doesn't look like that.
I mean, I suppose this is some sort of riddle. Are any of you any good at riddles?
What riddle? I say. What riddle? I shout.
I'll begin reading all of the pillars to them.
Sentences again are in Discord.
In silence begins wisdom, is this one here. And then I'll pass
5.
to the next.
There's 5 total, and this was all spread out, and you put it together, Iris.
Ah, I see. In silence begins wisdom. A leader does not always whisper. The roar of command comes not first nor last.
I move into the grove towards where Iris and Greg and Rue are. And so you put those 3 things together from 5 blocks? Is that what I heard? Okay. And I don't feel or sense anything either, do I?
You can make an insight open check.
Okay. 8.
Nope.
Nada. A 12 was the highest I could have rolled anyway.
Physically, are the plinths identical?
No. They look a little bit different. Some of them are smaller than others. They're not like arranged by size or anything. They don't have any, they've got like wear and tear on them. Some of them have like animal shit on them, and there appears to be like the way that I'll phrase this, just so to help with the understanding of the words that were written. Iris put together these words because otherwise they wouldn't have made sense, like as a structure of the letters and stuff, like of the actual like letters. Like Iris did this super fast mechanically because she got a crit.
Lizard brain kicked in.
So we can't restructure them.
Doesn't appear so, and they're rooted. They're like covered in roots on their bases, and they sink into the ground.
Okay. Well,
Are they varying heights?
Yeah.
Okay. How tall is the biggest one?
Probably like 4 feet.
Okay. How short is the shortest one?
Maybe like 2.5 to 3 feet, something like that.
I look deep in thought. I stare at the rocks.
But it's 5 rocks that make 3 sentences, so I don't know if the heights have anything to do with what we have to do with them, right?
I poke one of the plinths with a stick.
Okay. Make an unarmed strike, please.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it would be improvised. It's improvised. I think I added those to each of your sheets as well. Yeah, you've got improvised melee on your items page.
Okay.
We'll just take that roll. Yeah. So you hit this fairly hard this time when you crack it. You'll notice that the stone seems to make a noise. And it's just sort of a reverberation similar to the sound that the stick made when you cracked it. And it's not the stone that you actually hit. It's a different one.
Holding the stick with both hands, I hold it up in the air almost as if I'm going to strike again, but I look over at Iris. I look like I'm going to start smacking some of these rocks, these plinths, trying to see what happens, but I pause.
And this reaction, is it only like a sound, or is there any sort of like physical
Sounds-
reaction?
Yeah, it sounds like a.
And if I touch another one, does it do anything?
Nothing.
Huh. Harmony. Only in harmony does the leader's voice rise above the din of war. Perhaps they're notes? Try hitting another one, Rue.
I smack another rock.
Okay. Make a improvised weapon strike.
13.
Yeah. The same stone, which is different than the one that you struck. Sort of.
So it's always the same stone making the noise?
The same one that made the noise the first time. Both were different than the ones that Rue struck.
Okay. So there's only one stone that can make noise. What is it? What's on that stone? What does it read?
Again, they each have a little bit of the text, and
Okay.
and Iris kind of had to put them together with some of the words. It's that kind of a situation where it's like part of a letter is on this stone and part of a letter is here, and Iris was able to like look at them for like a minute or something and kind of do that like weird brain scramble where you like just mashed all the words together and you made words.
Reverse dyslexia. Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and make the same noise as the rock and go,
That rock also makes that noise.
Okay, then I take a deep breath or whatever it is I do, and I just sustain that note for as long as possible, and I kind of look to the others and go, and I'm trying to like hoping that you harmonize with me.
If we hit any of the other stones, do they make a different sound to that note that's been playing?
Is that what you do?
I start
Yes.
smacking a bunch of rocks.
Yeah.
Just randomly hitting them.
None of the other ones make sounds.
I would go blue in the face, but I'm already blue. Come on, harmonize with me. No, harmonize, not the same note. Have you never had a barbershop before?
Is that what you do, Iris?
Yes, I try to harmonize with
One
him.
of the other stones, especially when you hit that like super high screechy note, whatever that was. Yeah, it seems to vibrate as well at that same like super high.
I look to Enders. Lower! Lower, lower, lower!
Oh, I'm not in there, but you can call me in. What? Trouble?
Enders!
Enders has like an armful of mushrooms and he just like launches.
With us!
Barbershop quartet, Enders! Barbershop quartet!
You're the low part! Harmonize!
Another stone basically starts to vibrate, and it's very quiet. It's
I look at Greg. Look.
three of them are sort of making tone now.
Okay,
You look
maybe
at-
we.
You look at Greg and what?
Greg, make the lowest note if you can. Just go and then
Or something.
because I think maybe perhaps the stones are giving us the notes we have to make, right? So.
Still only those three.
Okay. Well, I'm beat.
Wait. Was it a differing in note or differing in volume between the different plinths?
Sounded like volume.
I scream
Yeah.
really loud.
There's one of the stones hits that volume and like that note that Iris hits, and it's like you see birds like fly away and shit.
Like grass would be like cracking if there were any here.
Yeah.
I look down at the ground. Is there any difference? Anything changing from the vibrations underneath us?
Make an insight open check, please. Insight.
15.
When the plinths are making those sounds, it seems that the earth feels more disturbed below you.
What are we actually doing here, honestly? And I'm setting down all my stuff neatly, organizing them.
Only in harmony does the leader's voice rise above the din of war. In silence begins wisdom. A leader does not always whisper, and the roar of command comes not first nor last. To catch you up.
Oh, well, you making that horrible noise, no offense, should go second. I think, Bo, you were the second loudest. You go first. I'll go last. And Rue, you smack your stick on whatever you were smacking your stick on, and pay attention to whatever's happening beneath you. I'm in the bag. Greg,
Okay.
thank you. And I'm like scooping all my stuff in the bags.
How about that?
All right. Bo, you start.
Okay.
Okay, Screechy. And then I'll follow with him.
Those
And
same
I'll cue Rue beating on a stone.
Yeah, those same stones begin to make sounds. Rue is just, you're smacking away. Still only the three.
Okay. It's only the three of them been resonating the whole time.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. All right. Three sentences. Three. Yeah, we have to continue this. But we probably need to start lower, build louder as this Iriselyth does her thing. And we try to reach the same tempo as she reaches up.
Okay.
She's going to...
Should
Perhaps we hum at one point because it talks of whispering?
I think maybe there. Yeah, as Zenders is saying, there should only be 3 people in total because there's 3 commands. But maybe the first one is the quietest because it says "In silence begins wisdom," right?
Well, that would be now if we did that. No one's.
But we're not
doing
making.
anything.
But we're not like being musical or being like soundy about it. We're just talking. But like if.
Maybe. But looking at these stones, well, sentences you put together, says the leaders does not always whisper. The roar of command comes first to last, so leaders give commands, yes? Does not go first, does not go last. You definitely would have to go, well, not first and last. And in silence begins wisdom. After we make all this ear-aching noise, we remain silent and see what happens. At least that's how it reads to me. And I'm completely not fully focused. I'm looking at things because I'm appalled at what this forest has. Ingredients I've never seen before and stuff. And I'm just like in awe.
I think you're right. It might be mid loud then quiet, right?
Yes, that's what I would assume. We start off quiet, nothing's happening, so we go the opposite way. I pluck a leaf from Greg.
By the way, I'm totally stealing what Brad does for puzzles in that at any time, if you would like to make a character roll to try and, use your character's intelligence or what have you to discover a new step to a riddle, you can. but there is a cost.
I would like to try something.
Did Whack just subtly tell us that we're way off?
Yeah, that we freaking suck.
We're bad at puzzles.
I mean,
I'm
Really?
bad at making puzzles.
I would still like to try something. Did I also feel the ground shake or move when we did the first time?
So no, Rue specifically was looking to see if something was disturbing. And by the way, yeah, and I already addressed that last roll, yeah.
Okay, so during all this, only Rue felt the earth within the grove shift.
Correct.
Okay, never mind.
we don't have any imagery for this, right? Like what we're looking at, it's just
No.
all in the
Just the
mind.
words.
Okay.
So it's only the 3 that have started reverberating. We still have the 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does anything happen if I lick the rocks?
I would have expected to get that question from Bo, but no. They taste like you'd imagine, like stone, and that's covered in various forest flavoring.
Mmm.
I'm in the background
mix.
coughing up dirt. I take out a ration and I'm just rubbing stuff on my tongue, trying to get the taste out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, should we give it a go or no?
Okay.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
we also need to harmonize our end, I would think. Can't just have us stopping at random points, yes?
Okay.
So give it a count.
And a 1, and a 2, and a
Well,
1. Hmm?
Before, that's a good idea, actually. But give it a count in your head to in, maybe 10 seconds? 8, 5? What are we ending on? During the harmonizing part.
Oh, 5? How about I just change shape? I'll become cylindrical when it's time to stop. Mm.
I mean, Enders, do you want to just
Or you could raise
give
your
some
hand.
sort of hand signal? Yes, for when one of us should come in?
Oh. Yes, I can do that as I put down all my lovely stuff. I show no emotions. I can't be like, ugh. All right. Okay. I'll drop my hands. I'll point to each one of you to start in. All right, ready? And I point to Bo. And point to Iris.
Only the 3?
What?
And then a 4th stone begins, like, I imagine it has a tone that is sort of fairly quiet. You didn't hear it until afterwards.
Mhm.
And then it stops.
Oh, that's new.
Hmm.
I put my ear to the ground. Do I hear
Yeah, like
anything?
when all 4 stones, when 3 of them, because it was 3, and then the 4th one must have been happening at the same time. Then you didn't notice it because it was so quiet. But Rue, make another insight. Open check. Okay, a 10 is all that's needed. The earth was definitely stirring more. Rue.
Ooh, whatever you're doing, it's working. The ground
Ah.
is shaking a little bit.
It's shaking.
Mm-hmm.
Like where?
Nothing
Like just
new.
around it?
It's not one centralized place. It's moving around.
Is this
But it's
place
reacting.
overgrown? The grass?
So it's kind of flat-ish. It's flatter than most of the rest of the forest that you've been in. There's mostly dirt. There's a few leaves here and there. It's not extremely overgrown. There's not a lot of flora around in this grove in particular. It's very sparse in this grove.
Okay.
Well, what are we missing then?
Oh, there was another sound. We just need another one to harmonize with us. I would guess.
I'd like to use my in-character brain.
Okay. Yeah, this will be insight and insight, and the difficulty is going to be 12.
Okay. Oh, may I re-roll that, please?
Why?
Because I rolled a 5.
No.
What is the
what do
reason?
you bring to the table?
Yeah. What is the? What are you using to re-roll that?
Okay. I would like to invoke my identity of Slick Opportunist.
Gonna have to try to justify that one to me because I'm not seeing it.
Yeah. We are in need of allies. We're up against Tim Cross and God knows what else, possibly even the Valkyrie, and it's clear that we need to level up. We are not on the same playing field as these other entities, and there's something out here that wants to find Iris, that is open to finding Iris. So I'm willing to go the extra mile here to make sure that my companion can get what they need.
Not buying it.
Book. What? Does it make a difference? Never mind. I'll put the titties away.
Damn. You ruined it for us all, Whack.
Put blueprints in the ground.
Do the rocks make different noise if I start hitting them with my mummy milkies?
You just take one tit and flop it out.
That meme trying to crush the watermelon.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
You say a clue
I get a migraine.
comes with a cost?
That's correct.
Titties pop out. All right. So no, I was kidding.
Your Fabula point is gone.
Ew.
Is that the cost?
I had to use one to invoke the... Wait, no.
No,
Yeah,
you
you'll
didn't.
use it if you use
Okay,
it.
but I will still use it up.
Normally, you wouldn't spend it just because it wasn't justified. But I'm forcing you to spend it right now.
Okay, I only have one left.
I believe we're almost there. We just need a fourth now. And I'll go up and look at Greg. Actually, when I look at Greg, I look at everyone else and look dumbfounded and say, has anyone asked Greg anything about this? I mean, pretty sure he's native to all of this.
Greg, what is this thing?
What? I'll do that.
He's the only one who can speak to him.
Yeah, Greg says, I don't know, man, there's stones.
He doesn't know, man. There's stones. There's, stones here, stones there. Those are stones too, apparently.
Oh. Right. Well, then I tried. And I'll
Wait.
just go back and pick up my stuff. Oh.
Can I try and use my in-character brain, or I guess membrane?
Wait,
sure?
before we do that, Rue, were you hitting the stones while we were singing?
Yes and no, because we've done multiple rounds of it now.
Well,
The last one I didn't hit.
So just
A
because we
stone.
don't have a visual, let me assist you with this. The stone that made noise is the same one that made noise when you began shrieking, Iris.
I see. Well, the reason I'm interjecting here is simply because what we were told by the spirit was only in harmony does the leader's voice rise above the din of war. Din is like a loud, obnoxious sound. It's like like clattering. So what I'm thinking here, just to try to bring it all together, is maybe Rue, you need to hit stuff while we sing, but we have to do the same harmony.
I asked her to do that earlier, so I mean, I don't know if it was heard by the Riddle Master.
I did hear it.
Okay.
Oh, so they did. We all did it at the same time.
That was the first thing I asked to do when I came in. Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't hear that.
Yeah, I cued her in to smack on stuff, and he's like, "Nothing's happening." Wait, okay. I know we keep asking the same question, but I'm trying to visualize this because I'm hearing two different things. When we all three of us are harmonizing differently, there's 3 different rocks making a noise. Only one.
So this last time you heard a 4th one, and you only heard it after everybody stopped.
So 3 were going, and then after everyone stopped, the 4th one went.
You think so?
Are you also taking into account, DM, the group's like clear lack of musical acumen here? Like, we're not harmonizing. Yes. Okay, all right. And is that part of the reason why we're not getting this done?
I would not have expected the group to perfectly harmonize for a puzzle.
That's what I was.
Definitely not.
Right. Okay.
I think I am some sort of sociopath. As hilarious as it would be to watch you all just try to harmonize for an entire episode, I wouldn't do that to you.
It's like a party of cats in here. Jeez.
Do the stones do anything else, like light up or anything?
Nope.
When this is happening?
No.
They just vibrate with a
There's
sound.
a tone.
The only other thought I can bring up is we get close together.
Mm-hmm.
And please don't take this out of context. Bo, you stick your pseudopod deep into the earth.
Why?
We all touch. Well, if we can harmonize and vibrate, maybe we can make it go in. Since Rue said the ground is reacting, maybe we can strengthen it.
You want me to go into the ground and see what's down there?
No. So
I can do
stick
that.
a pseudopod in there, whatever long apparatus you can stab into the earth.
I have an idea.
Not out of contact.
I grab the stick with both hands. Can I hit one of you?
I look to the others.
Gently.
Greg takes a step back.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm with Greg. Yeah.
I just say why and shuffle backwards.
Maybe violence is part of the equation here. Maybe
Ah,
hitting the rock itself isn't exactly what needs to be done. Din
I
of war.
understand. Right.
Maybe we need to fight.
What about just hitting your weapons together like, clashing?
Yes, that's what you should do. You have 2 daggers. Or not daggers, but chakrams.
You see me kind of shuffle a little bit where I'm standing, adjusting my grip on the stick.
Greg
It
takes
looks like I
another
want to
step
hit
back.
somebody. Fine. I drop the stick and I start making my bladed roses.
Wait a minute. Oh,
What is
Flash?
happening?
Do your chakrams look like scissors? Do you start scissoring your
What
chakrams?
gives us a puzzle and we
Wait.
start scissoring? That's how the show goes.
Let's penetrate the ground
I
and
hit
let's
the-
start scissoring.
I hit the pause button on this. What? Your chakrams are circular, right?
No,
Bladed roses.
they're shuriken
Oh, you just need to bang
with flowers
them
on
together.
them.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know what that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I bang them together. Does anything happen?
If that's not going to be a clip later
Yeah.
or a gift,
The
Lord.
same stone that seemed to react to Iriselyth's shrieking. Almost.
So the initiation stone again.
It's loud, by the way. That one's super loud.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. There's your din. So now you need to mimic the others. Maybe you can go quiet and quieter. I can do quieter. Maybe you can do the middle sound. There's the.
Maybe. And you're saying, so my brain is having such a hard time visualizing. You're saying that the same note that I had, like what I had triggered is being triggered by the.
Same stone.
Okay.
Clashy. Which earlier you said All of this has been done during, what was it? The Din of War?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is starting to make some sense.
It does seem like silence after the noise also makes a sound from the rocks too, which we
Correct.
just proved from the last one as well, so
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay.
Whack, can I just give you a Fabula point and you can tell us if we're getting hotter or colder?
You can definitely use your in-character shit to make things easier if you would like.
Yes.
All right, you doing it?
Yeah?
Okay. Greg will pipe up and say, "We're in a forest surrounded by spirits. That feels like the only thing that's missing. The voice of the spirits."
Someone has to die, Greg?
Huh?
No,
Oh, okay.
but the forest makes like a chorus, right?
Okay.
There's, well, I don't know, when Iris was talking to the spirits,
Mm-hmm.
she sort of did like a ritual thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when she does that, she was sort of, I don't know, it was sort of like a rhythm to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're not gonna jiggle and make forest sounds with your branches?
Don't I just do that anyway?
I suppose. I just turn to Iris and I go, Greg says that, well, something that's missing is the spirits portion of it, I guess. So he guesses. So maybe perhaps you've got to try and call for the spirits, and that might do it. So we're almost there, but perhaps inside it. Have you ever watched Dragon Ball?
Yes.
All right, well, call for Shenron, and maybe perhaps that's the last element of it. As your voice going through the din going, I summon you, great spirit, should be the last thing, right?
Does he think that the spirits of the forest? Does he think one of my Arcanum?
Maybe.
Ask Greg!
Say please.
Please.
You know that I
Greg.
can understand her, right? It's just
I
them
know, which
that
is
can't
why-
understand me.
Well, exactly, which is why, you help me out here.
I think it's pretty funny.
I mean, sure. Not like we have an audience or anything. Greg, what do you think? Is he right?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Right, but do you think she's on the money?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Right, but do you think her guess is at least a little bit valid?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. Why don't you try it?
How about we try it, Iris? What do we have to lose?
Summoning my Arcanum?
Not your, I mean, maybe, or just... You know how you summon Arcanum?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't summon any Arcanum you have. Instead, I don't know how you do it, but like maybe just go, I summon you Arcanum who is here. I don't know.
Oh, no, that is
Right.
a great idea.
Huh?
That is... It's just doing a final calling, I would suppose.
Right. Mhm.
Right.
Through the din.
Yes.
I am gonna, in case anything happens, just to clarify, I'm gonna drink an elixir.
Uh-huh.
Specifically because if I summon some shit and we get into a fight or something, I want to make sure I'm okay. So I'm gonna drink my potion and then I'm gonna breathe in deeply. And similarly to before, I'm going to go ahead and take my staff and put the end of it, that's all the bramble and branches, on the ground. And the top of the staff will begin to light up as the as the branches extend from the bottom of it, allowing the crystal to float in the air. And I'm going to go ahead and attempt to call forth whatever spirit is here to try and help us.
But wait, no, that's the last part of the thing. We have to hum and stuff, and then you call, right?
Well, it's a ritual. Let's get singing.
Okay. I looked at Enders. How does it go again?
I put down my stuff again. Which part?
The beginning? I don't know.
Oh.
I try to steal Ender's stuff while he's busy.
Slap hands. And
Just put it in your inventory. What are you doing?
I'm categorizing it. And I will point to Bo and say, you will go first. Clattering of your... Not now.
Oh, okay.
Clattering of your... Harmonize. Clattering of your... Whatever that was. And then I will go. And then we will stop together while you're doing your stuff with your staff. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now cue Bo in. Now cue through banging. And then
Tink,
I'll...
tink, 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 tink.
Instead of completely cutting it off, I'll lower it to where it goes down to a whisper.
We all look
And
towards
then-
Iris.
And we'll all look towards Iris.
Stones to begin to boom.
As we're holding our breath, I'm like,
I will begin to try to summon the creature that is here, hopefully. The spirit, the Arcanum, if it is in this exact place,
How do you do
to
that?
try and sing with us.
How do you do that?
yeah, sing to it, girl.
While they're singing, I suppose I'll just begin singing a melody that kind of flows through it, weaving it a little bit more beautifully than my screaming before. And I'm attempting, with all of the spiritual energy that I have, all of the connection that I have to my bloodline and to these lands, to try to call forth the Arcanum that I seek to help us in this song and to help us in our future war.
Melody changes and begins to sound like chanting, similar to when Iris was calling forth a spirit. And as the chanting begins, Fifth Stone sort of pulses with a rhythm. And in rhythm with this last stone, the forest stills. The last echo of the ritual fades, and all around you, the ancient trees lean as though bowing to something vast and terrible. The air grows heavy, and every leaf begins to tremble. From the heart of the clearing, golden cracks spread across the ground like lightning through stone. The sound of a thunderclap shakes the air. And with it, from the ground, rises a colossal figure. A lion-shaped beast, clad in spectral plate that gleams with sunlight. Its mane is not hair, but it seems to be a storm of energy, golden. Massive wings of light and shadow unfurl from its back, and it shakes the canopy with a gust of air. Its eyes, like suns behind a visor of iron, fix upon you. And you can all feel yourselves almost buckle. This is no mere beast. It is a presence that demands obedience. It radiates valor and a crushing expectation of conquest. Its voice resounds within your bones.
Who among you dares to summon Osterak, the iron-clad sovereign? Who among you dares to bear the weight of a crown and the burden of the blade?
She did it.
I do.
You feel this gaze fix upon you. Begins to march towards Iriselyth. And as the trees that are still sort of bowing inwards begin to shake, leaves begin to tremble and move in this wind. There's this breeze that is moving through all of the trees. It sounds like when you were communing with the spirits, but it is much louder. And as this lion-like creature moves towards Iriselyth,
The spirits have heard your voice. You bear other Arcanum. Why do you seek me?
The land, in its entirety, all of Regalia, including the realm of spirits, are in danger. Grave danger. And we request your help in order to try and combat this danger.
Request?
I straighten up. Demand.
King Iris.
it just sort of like it positions itself to lean in towards you, and it like gives you this stern look directly in your eyes.
I do not believe you. One that is here of this place, but not. You do not have the courage.
Then perhaps let us show you.
You challenge me? Me!
I don't break eye contact.
Willpower, please. Open check.
She said her right now, because
I'm shaky. 23.
Okay. Yeah, you don't break eye contact, Iris. You stand strong. There's no quaver in your voice. There's no shaking or trembling in your body. And this creature looks towards you.
Very well, child. We shall see if your bravery endures.
And it leaps towards Iriselyth as we change scenes.
Good luck.
To a much colder place. Muhn. You have begun to try to absorb the Emberstone Tower near Svelark. As mentioned last session, there was a contingent of guards here that are sort of like freaking out that you've kind of antagonized as you approach this tower. And you can see that part of the Emberstone, this large crystal atop the tower, begins to form cracks, and parts of it begin to turn to a gas and head your way. There are several guards around this tower. What do you do?
I just kind of stand there. And I just breathe it in. Yes.
Okay.
I'm so hungry.
Very well then. I think we're gonna go here, and we are going to initiate some combat.
Fun.
Let's see. Several of the guards on the tower begin rushing towards you, Muhn. 4 that you can see begin rushing your way. Let's get a visual here. Okay. Add them to the combat. And let's have you do initiative, please, Muhn.
I see these guys running at me and I kind of... I snap out of it. And then I start to roll initiative because I realize we're going into battle. Let me... make sure I'm doing the right thing here. Okay. Initiative. 18.
Holy shit, yeah, you go first.
I go first.
Are you
Moon goes
going
first.
to simply sit and let the Emberstone, this gas come to you? Is that what the plan is here?
Ooh, I'm not sure what my plan is right now. I'm of 2 mindsets. One is that I really want this Emberstone, and the other is that, well, I'm actually going to have to fight these guys. So I'm sort of fighting off this, this hunger, which is right there, but I'm sort of trying to stave that off right now. So if they want to fight, we can fight.
Okie dokie. They're definitely rushing towards you. They look pissed off.
Okay.
What is she doing to the tower? The Emberstone is cracking.
I'm going to charge up a powerful blast.
Okay. And this powerful blast, sorry, the sheet configuration changed for us because I did some updates, and now I don't know where anything is, just like them. Okay, so you can absolutely charge this, but you can also spend the 20 mana points to do it right away.
Oh. Right away, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
This
I
isn't
will
the
spend...
channeling. This isn't the channeling. ability that you have.
Oh, right.
the
Calamity is
one.
channeling. Powerful blast. Yes. So I am going to.
Calamity is the
use
one
this
that
one.
you use when you want to attack everything that's on the battlefield.
Okay. I would like to unleash this on the closest target.
Yeah,
You
I
see me kind of
imagine.
folded my arms.
I imagine the current setup is like where they are on the tower, roughly.
Okay. This dude immediately to the right of me.
Okay.
He's gonna get the full blast here.
Oh, you're doing the full single target. This is just 100 damage, and it just costs you the 20 mana.
The 20.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and just explain what this looks like.
You see me kind of close my eyes, and the world fades out, right? Everything kind of fades out, and all you hear is like boom, 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 boom. And there's a huge blue boomerang that immediately goes towards this guy right in front of me. And I look visibly worn out after doing that.
Yeah, as this shot comes flying out, nobody's really expecting it. He holds up like his axe, tries to raise his shield, but this like blast of energy just like we just see this like blast, this gust of like force and wind shoot upwards, and like the beard sort of gets thrown up, and this attack of pierces through the armor and just and you see them just kind of like stumble as they rush towards you, trying to like stay upright. And you can see they're like bleeding like all over, still up and rushing towards you though.
Okay.
You can tell these are strong warriors.
I kind of try and make out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just 4, right?
That you can see, yeah.
Okay. I look up at the tower. Is it still cracking?
A little bit, yeah.
Is anything coming towards me from the tower?
It does look like there is a red sort of gas that is headed your way.
Good. Okay, I stand there, shield at the ready.
Okay. Let's see. The one that you just attacked is going to go.
This one is strong. Don't hold back.
And they will I think they will begin with a broad axe attack towards you. That is a miss. Yeah, Muhn, as they rush towards you, they probably like stumble a bit from your attack, and you can see they're trying to like shake out maybe some sweat or blood from their eyes from the attack, and just they're a bit wide with their swing. They swing and miss. It is your turn.
I feel the axe kind of like whoosh. The wind from it gets my hair back a little bit, like whoa. It's that really kind of slow motion, like old school Cartoon Network, like. So I'm standing there, kind of like, okay. And now I would like to channel my energy. This is where I drop the shield and you hear a clang. Because I really would like to get this over with. I just keep looking at the tower, like, come on, come on, come on. Like I'm watching somebody deliver me my food, you know? Like these guys are just an inconvenience at this juncture.
Are you
got my arms crossed.
channeling your energy for Calamity?
Yes.
Okay. You begin to channel.
And you start to see my eyes glow.
Yeah, the next one will begin to rush towards you. It's going to be the other one that's down on the lower level. They will rush towards you, and I think think they are going to mark you. You can see basically like they point towards you.
This one is channeling some sort of magic. Everyone strike in tandem.
And they have marked you for some sort of ability.
Okay.
Okay, that is it for their turn. Your channeling of calamity takes place. You spend 40 mana. And roll a d3, please.
You got it.
High is good.
1.
Yeah. Maybe upon hearing them all sort of calling out in response to this marking of you and the acknowledgement of this spell that is about to happen, not as much power is channeled into it. You release the spell a little too quickly. And you will deal 15 damage to everyone, including the ones that you did not see. There are some more. And this wave of energy blasts out from Muhn. And it just... It's like a wave of force and energy radiating out from Muhn. You even see like the tower take some damage as well. It sort of like wobbles a little bit, and it's a very sturdy looking structure in general. The bits and pieces, like some of the railings kind of like like bend inwards a little bit from the blast. And yeah, they're all going to take some damage here.
I also wobble a little bit as I release this energy, like, oh, whoa. Just standing there, kind of blinking my eyes. My hand goes to my forehead. It's like a brain freeze just immediate after that blast. I look up at the tower. It's a little hazy.
Okay, the one on the second level here jumps down towards you. It's going to be this guy, basically. Jumps down with the axe in hand, like some kind of like chopping down a massive tree. Rushes towards you and will try a mortal strike upon you.
Oh dear. I raise my shield weakly.
Okay. This will not do any damage as it comes down, any direct damage. However, you gain reduced healing, which means that you recover half the amount of hit points from any healing you may receive.
Oh.
And that is a free attack. As they land, they catch you a little bit off guard here, Muhn. And the power of this strike sort of like, boom. Maybe you're able to like raise up your sword or something to catch the blow. It doesn't do any direct damage, but you can feel this attack radiate through your body and your bones. And it's like, you know when an anime character like coughs up blood from like an internal injury? It's like, you know, like you just hack up that like involuntary blood splatter. And then they will do their actual attack, which is a broadaxe strike. And that one is a hit. Big hit for 30 damage, Muhn.
Where does it hit?
I imagine like, yeah, as you brace yourself to try and block the mortal strike, it staggers you a little bit, and they just follow up with a sort of underhanded strike towards your ribs, and this one like lands like thunk. Your armor blocks a chunk of it, but like, yeah, it gets through, and you can feel like it definitely hit something it shouldn't have.
I cough up blood, kneeling to the ground. spit it out, clutching my side. Oh,
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
I'm looking up at the tower. Come on.
They all sort of reiterate the phrase,
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
I'm hearing what they're saying, but it's almost like I'm in a daze or a trance and not paying attention. I'm so hungry. My head hurts. Oh, now I'm bleeding.
Go.
I stand up and spit more blood on the ground.
It's your
Wipe
turn.
my face. All right. I go a little Viking and I take out Broken Revelry and immediately rear back and thrust right into this guy right in front of me here.
Okay.
Oh, it's a miss.
That is a miss. These are competent warriors. You strike and you can see practice countering to your attacks. The axe comes down. The shield probably forces you to back up, like as they try and smack you with the shield.
Damn. I stumble a little bit. I'm fully aware of that. Oh, that slice on my ribs.
Okay. Last one's turn. This one will leap from the second floor as well and try to attack you. This will just be a regular attack, though, with a broad axe. They bring the axe down, and I think you heard something. You caught wind of them before they actually struck you, and you just jump back out of the way, Muhn, dodging the attack.
Dude's so close that I can smell like the body odor and the bits of like the leather that he's wearing. I'm just like, whoa.
As a new round occurs, Muhn, the gas reaches you, and I need you to please make a roll for me. How do you think you absorb this? What do you feel like your body is doing? Can you explain it to me? That will affect what you are rolling.
I'm not sure I react right now. You might see this kind of like this fine mist sort of start to surround this I don't know, maybe like a bubble, maybe a sort of bubble that I can't see, and it's really quick, but I leap out of the way and you see it condense into this mist that slowly starts to go up my nose and into my ears, and when I breathe it's like a but I don't see it. I can't see it. I'm too in the heat of battle.
Okay.
And so it's like I'm breathing it in slowly, but with every breath I can see a little bit clearer, and the headache starts to go away.
Please make an insight check, a roll check. This is going to be difficulty 12.
Ooh, that's a 7. That's a failure.
Okay. It doesn't have any significant impact yet, Muhn.
Okay.
It is your turn, however.
Well, guy's still right in front of me, and I've got Broken Revelry in my hand. So one more time, I'm gonna lunge out and try and get him right in the shoulder.
That is a hit. How do you kill him?
Ooh, I don't mean to, but I actually stab him instead of the shoulder. I get him right in the neck, and it's a bit less meaty of a hit, maybe a bit more fleshy, bit more soft, and as the knife kind of like right into the fleshy part gets absorbed, and all I hear is it and I retract the knife, and you see all this like
Maple!
it was a bit more strong than I intended. I look at the blood on
She
Broken
killed
Revelry.
Mavar!
I shake off the sword and I step back, and now I can see the mist in front of me. Now I can see this gas. And I try and absorb it. It's like that one scene in Hocus Pocus where the witches are like like the souls of other people. I'm like, oh, yes.
Yep. Unfortunately, you missed your opportunity with that first one, though. Okay. Next one is going to go. And let's see here. I think what they are going to do is... I think this one is going to try to mark you again. This one yells,
Do not fear! She can be hurt. She can be killed. Focus. She took a blow to the ribs. Use it to your advantage.
As he says this, I clutch my ribs like, I'm just glaring at him.
okay. The next one is looking ready to strike, but it is your turn.
Okay, I've got my shield up. I'm sort of assessing these dudes, and the idea of the Emberstone kind of fades from my mind. So I've already killed one, and at this juncture, I've just kind of I've got to look at this as one by one. 1, 2, 3. I want to roll an insight check just to see, is it just 3 or are there more?
Oh, okay. So this will take up your turn if you would like to do that.
Yes.
Okay. So I think, yeah, difficulty is going to be 12.
Okay. Is this just insight?
This is insight, yes.
14 success.
There are 2 more that you can hear talking inside the tower. I think you can hear them like,
Should we join? They're having problems. There's no way.
Okay, I'm listening, and it's like I can kind of pick up the other 2 people, but I'm gonna concentrate on the 3 here in front of me because these guys seem the most intent on killing me. So all I've got now is just a shield and my sword in my hand and my dream, and I look at them and put on my most grimacing, angry face that I possibly can, even though my focus right now is just on getting this Emberstone.
okay. This one is going to go and will attack and then attempt to use a finisher on you.
A finisher?
Uh-huh.
How dare. Ha!
That is a miss, so unfortunately they cannot do their finisher.
Unfortunately.
Yes. As they rush towards you, Muhn, I think this is just a clashing of swords and axe. Effectively, it's just a back and forth kind of thing where you're dodging each other's attacks, and it's just a heated attack, attacking with a very fast, slightly bigger than a hatchet type of axe. They're swinging very quickly, much faster than the sword, but you're able to anticipate their strikes. Clang, 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 and that is it for their turn. It is your turn.
I jump back a bit, sword still in hand, and I look for an opening. In the guy that I'm currently dueling, and I notice that he is not protecting his kidneys, and so I go for a kidney shot with Broken Revelry. I bring it around to the side, kind of like a boxing punch, sort of like a dagger.
That is a hit. A meaty shot to the kidney. They sort of quickly pull their arm towards the sword and try and trap the sword in the wound and try and hold it, and they can't seem to hold it still as they take this damage. A nice shot for 22 damage.
Ooh.
Oops, sorry, that did not get them in crisis. Apologies.
I kind of slurp my blade on my pants, on my robe, making sure to clean it. Keep it clean. I don't want it rusted.
Okay.
Slurping.
All right. let's see. The next one is going to go. The one in the back here is going to rush forward and will... I think they're going to be swinging a war axe this time.
Okay.
It's a dual-bladed, like a much heftier-looking axe. These guys are overloaded with weapons. They've got weapons at their hip. They've got weapons on their back. They got shields. You know, they are they're looking ready for battle, basically. And this one grabs the like two-handed war axe off their back and rushes towards you.
It's like that anime, like super slow motion, and my face is like, and I get like straight up deer in headlights, and that's probably why I get hit.
Yeah. They bring this massive war axe down on you and hits you. Your armor absorbs like a lot of the attack, but it still sinks through your armor and deals some damage to you. 32 points of damage.
Clavicle. Oh.
Yeah, there's probably like a fracture. It hurts like a son of a bitch.
I stumble backwards weakly, clutching my shoulder. I spit blood. How much damage? Oh, geez, that was a lot. Okay.
I already did it. This is a 32.
Okay.
Yeah. Muhn, this gas is sort of dissipated. It is your turn. What are you doing?
I look up at the tower. I look down at these guys, and I look up at the tower. And then I look at them. I look at the tower. And I decide to release a powerful blast at the tower.
At the tower. Okay, where are you aiming? Where are you aiming?
At the Emberstone in particular, where it's cracking.
Okay. Yeah, a powerful blast, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, this massive chunk of Emberstone shatters from the crystal on top of the tower. And you can see pieces of it.
What are you doing? Are you a fool? This is all that holds back the rift.
I look at him and then I look at the Emberstone, and you can see my eyes sort of like the red is like reflecting in them, kind of like a fire, and all other things just sort of fade like, That's my turn.
Okay. New round. As you see the Emberstone begin to fall, it begins to swirl and turn into a gas and begins to move towards you. Hasn't reached you yet, but it is your turn.
Okay. I notice that it's heading towards me, and I sort of start to pace myself. Remind myself. It's okay. All is well. And then I turn my attention slowly, patiently, towards the guy that just tried to hit me with this war axe. I take Broken Revelry, and I just look at him, and I aim for his neck.
That is a hit. You strike out. He defends, but you still strike probably near the collarbone area where you were just struck, and have dealt some damage yourself. That was 21 damage. Very nice. Okay. They recoil in pain from the attack.
I notice some of his blood on the ground. Huh. Same color as the Emberstone.
And you can see the other two that are inside the tower begin to rush out at this point.
I wipe my nose, gather my bearings, brace myself.
They will be added next round. Okay. One in the front that you just struck is going to go first. And they will mark you.
She's mad. She's strong, though. Do not give up. She has taken a wound. There and there.
And points. And we'll mark you. Okay, that is it for their turn. It's your turn.
What? Oh, I clutch my ribs, but also I'm... Oh, my head. I look at the tower, and then I debate if I want to release more energy because I'm not. Ooh, oh, man. Oh, migraine's starting. Is any more gas headed towards me?
I mean, that stream of gas from the Emberstone that you damaged looks like it's headed towards you. It just hasn't reached you yet.
I turn my attention towards the guy in front of me. And I use Broken Revelry again. But weakly, because my attention is elsewhere. Oh, shoot. Oh.
Yep, that is a miss, unfortunately. You go to strike.
She's weakening. Don't give up. We must not allow the tower to fall. All of Regalia counts on us. Are you weak? No. Will you give up? No. We are warriors of Asgore.
And the next one rushes forward. Rushing towards you. They will attempt to strike with Broadaxe. That is a miss. Muhn, you were able to block the attack. Ping pong! You batter the attack aside, and it is now your turn.
I'm becoming agitated because this migraine is especially awful, and I attack the guy nearest to me with Broken Revelry, slashing forward with no direction.
That is a hit. Very nice. Just barely a hit. You strike, and you feint, and they fall for the feint. They try to block, and instead you stab, driving Broken Revelry into their side.
I yank back Broken Revelry quickly, taking a step back. I'm breathless. Oh, I'm not feeling great.
The last one will go before the other two join the fight. Okay. Let's see. This time, this one will strike with War Axe and potentially do a finisher. Ooh, that is a hit for 30 plus finisher damage. And this is going to be either... Okay, I gotta roll. Ooh, nasty. This is a whopping 50 damage, Muhn.
Ow.
This is the hardest you've been struck in a long time. Absolutely smacking you hard. This one wrecks you.
I'd say this is one where I'm caught so off guard. It's like in the jaw, and it's one of those slow motion, like,
yeah.
And just like slow motion blood out of the mouth, jaw like, wow, and I am knocked to the ground, like, just straight up like skidding, leaving a blood trail.
Massive slash across your face, just streaming blood down the side of your face and neck. It is your turn, man.
Got the wind knocked out of me. I wipe my mouth. I spit out more blood. I stand up. Ow. Clutch my ribs. I stand back up. And in maybe a bit of a frenzy, I kind of try to like stab multiple times, hoping that something hits with Broken Revelry, but to no avail.
It fails. And as it does so, you can see the other two on the second floor of the tower emerge, brandishing weapons. And they see,
Oh, Mamra is down! Sound the alarm! Sound the alarm!
and you see one of them rush over to some kind of button on the tower. However, that Emberstone is rushing towards you. How do you try to absorb it, Muhn?
I guess I stand there, watch it, and it becomes this, maybe a sort of figure, a sort of shape. I don't know, but I close my eyes because I'm so tired, and I feel like, maybe a little cold. I can feel this heat. It's like you're getting closer to a fire, you know, when you can see the fire, you step towards it in a really like cold environment. It's like, whoa, that's actually pretty warm. So I'm not sure how I absorb it, but it feels
give me
a bit like
willpower and willpower.
Open
Difficulty
check or
is
roll check?
12.
Okay, roll check. Willpower and willpower difficulty is 12. Oh, it's a 10. That's a failure.
Yeah. Muhn, it's hard to focus. You feel like you're missing something here as the Emberstone sort of, this gas sort of evaporates. And as it does so, it moves around you, Muhn, and you swear you can see something sort of overlaid on top of the objects around you. You are seeing something here, Muhn. There is just the barest, it just lasts for like a second or two. But you can see what appears to be like a different landscape for a second. It looks like alien, completely different. Nothing you've ever seen before. The sounds are different for a moment. There's a eerie sort of feeling like you are seeing something beyond you. And then it is gone with
blink.
rattling of swords and armor. It is your turn.
I'm brought back to reality. What? What? Do I remember any of that?
Yeah.
Was anything recognizable?
No.
Shoot. I shake my head like try to clear it up like okay. I'm not losing it. I'm fine.
It is your turn.
I look down. I still got my sword in my hand, and it's shaking at this point. So here's hoping I can actually make another contact with this. I make a lunge forward with Broken Revelry into this guy's hip.
That is a success. You lunge forward, and he goes to block, but he doesn't turn like his hip fast enough. So the sword clatters against shield and skitters across the hip, drawing blood. They are in crisis now. And it is their turn.
She's doing something to the towers. The Emberstone. Look, look.
Some of the ones from up above call.
It moves towards her. What is she?
And this one will try to mark you again. Well, I guess they get an automatically get to succeed on marking you, but that takes up their whole turn. Okay. It is your turn, Muhn.
I've been ready. I've been ready to stab this guy again. Right in the stomach. Come on!
That is a hit. For another 15 damage. Yeah, you stab. It's a shallow stab that kind of like partially catch the blade a little bit. And when you draw it back, you feel it like slice part of their hand too.
Feel a little bit like a rattlesnake, like. Can't get deep enough hits though. These guys are tanky.
These are veteran Asgorian warriors that you are currently doing battle with. Some of the strongest warriors in Regalia. And the next one will attempt to strike you. This time with broad axe. That is a miss. You just sway out of the way of the attack there, Muhn, as that one tries to strike you. It is your turn again.
I don't hesitate. I release another powerful blast at the tower, and that's going to take another 20 mana points. I clutch at my head. Oh!
Another chunk of the Emberstone like falls off.
Yes.
They all kind of like duck out of the way of the attack, you know, like they're all kind of shocked by how powerful it is.
She does not fall. She bleeds. She's strong. She's like a kaiju herself.
Come on. Come on.
Stop
I'm
this.
just
You
waiting
are
for
a
this thing to
fool.
chunk.
You must stop this.
And the next one will go down below. The one with the war axe will rush towards you. And potentially try for another finisher. Ooh, shit. Incoming finisher attack. Here we go. That is a hit. Oh, okay. For minimal finisher damage, but it's still gonna fucking hurt. This is for 44 damage.
Oof.
I will apply that. Another big hit here, Muhn. The war axe comes slicing down. I think you're still focused on maybe the other one that you were attacking, and you miss this attack, which comes in from the side, and it just, you feel it like crush a few ribs, like just.
You hear a crack.
Yeah, Moon's body kind of like looks like a sea for a second, you know, like.
And I skid across the ground again. My robe has some holes in it on the gravel. You can hear it like crunch all over the sword, the shield. But my focus is on the tower now.
It is your turn.
I've got blood running down my mouth. Ribs are cracked on both sides. You see this glowing ball of blue come out of my palms. Another powerful blast at a big expense towards the tower. And I release another shockwave of energy for 20 points towards the tower.
And just so everybody's aware, this is 100 points of damage when Muhn aims at a single target with this attack. There's huge chunks of Emberstone that are cracking, being sliced off of this massive Emberstone crystal at the top of the tower.
I'm losing focus though. Like I'm actually like vision is blurry in one of my eyes. It's bad. It's bad. It's like I can stand up and probably tank some hits, but at this juncture, I don't know if I can really concentrate or focus.
Okay.
To keep doing this.
From the first powerful blast that you send, you can see the Emberstone like rushing towards you again. How do you try to absorb it?
I stand on my own 2 feet. And I drop my shield. Clang, 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 clang. And I just stand there. And I breathe. And I try to feel that warmth. Like you try to feel the sun on a winter's day around something very cold. Oh, come on. Come on.
I think this is might and might. The difficulty is 12.
Might and might. That's a 16 success.
Okay, Moon. You'll notice that I've added clocks to your stats page. You've got 2 failures at the moment, and you have 1 success. However, I would like to let the audience know there are 6 success slots on this clock for Moon, and 3 failure slots on the other clock for Moon. Got 2 fails so far, 1 success. As you absorb this Emberstone, Moon, the landscape before you sort of changes again. And you feel yourself absorb this glorious Emberstone that you have been absolutely dying for. The landscape flickers about you, and you see yet another different place. This appears to be a place of technology. You see people walking, and maybe they're not quite people. They maybe look like some kind of strange quadruped creature. It's alien and weird to you. Are they crystalline? But they have structures and buildings behind them. Something there seems to notice you, like it's looking through a window. And it approaches the window. And then it sort of shakes its head and moves on. Moon. Your senses reverberate through this tower. And you can feel through your body this pulse in rhythm with the pulse being sent out from the tower. You feel it wash across the landscape and the water around Svelark. It radiates outwards and connects to other towers and their pulses, like ripples in a pond, cascading against each other. And they eventually reach the rift. This space of pure, chaotic energy. You can sense its texture. It is everything and anything. This outpouring of everything. Magic and life and death. But most importantly, Muhn, magic. magic.
I reach out.
It feels like when you cast a spell. It is magic, Muhn. And all of the magic of this world begins to make sense to you. The wellspring of magic. This rift. It is like a faucet. And it is opening further and further. What could you do with this magic?
Destroy my enemies. And I want nothing more in that moment than to destroy.
There's the barest hint of sound in your periphery, Muhn. And as you absorb this Emberstone, you let loose a full powerful blast as if you were attacking one person to all of these mercenaries guarding the tower. They each take 100 damage as you gain 3 Ultima points. And the effects of recovery. Now, recovery. I don't think I added this to your sheet for some reason, and I don't know why. But recovery for you is not going to mean that you have like a full rest or anything. Sorry, I have to find this for some reason. It is gone from my shit that I normally get. Is this it? Yes, there it is. Where is recovery? Why is recovery not here? Cool. There it is. All status effects that you would have. Why did this change? This is gone. Weird. Okay. Well, the place where I normally get that from has decided to disappear it. But in essence, you will gain, you will not have to spend for that powerful blast. Any of your status effects are gone. You get your 3 Ultima points, and you will regain 50 mind points as you sort of come back to your senses in the midst of this fight.
I blink my eyes. I can hear the clanging of swords, and as something comes down on my shield, I have this sense of ringing in my ears of, oh, the ringing is clang, clang, clang. I can hear the crashing of the waves on the shore. I can smell the city. I can come back to all of my senses and remember that I just was somewhere else.
And just to clarify, there is like essentially like a crater of damage around you. Like, you can see the snow has sort of been like tossed up. There's big chunks of the earth that are like missing, and you can see, I imagine this is probably like in like 360 degrees around you, so it's just like like there's just swaths of damage in the ground around you, and you can see the one that was immediately in front of you. I think the top half of their body is gone.
I kick over the torso, or the standing legs, and look at the rest of them. And I breathe out, exhale. My head feels a little bit better. And I stand there with broken revelry. Ready?
She is far too powerful. What? If she bleeds, we can kill it. Warriors of Asgore, do not fear. We must stand strong. This is our task. This is our life. This is our task. This is our life.
And the two on the second floor get their turn. And this one will leap down and try and strike at you with War Axe.
Ah!
It looks like some shit right out of Reign of Fire. Fucking Matthew McConaughey with the War Axe. Ah! They bring the War Axe down as you come back to your senses and connect for 31 damage.
Is it on the is it on the clavicle again?
I imagine maybe it's on your arms or something along those lines. But yeah, you feel it bite in deep, leaving a nasty wound on you. But again, Muhn, your armor just absorbs like so much of the impact. Like this is incredibly powerful armor, and it is doing its work.
I try to shrug it off, shake out my arm. How many are left?
One more left in this round, but there are 4 here at the moment.
Wait, I thought the other guy died, and the other guy's missing his top half.
Yeah. One of them, they all have taken damage. They are all in crisis at the moment.
So there's one guy that's still alive that's just walking around with his bottom half?
No, that guy's dead. He's fucking collapsed. He's dead. They've
But
all
then-
taken
but then
damage.
Shouldn't there be 3?
They all look fucking horrible, but there were 2 that emerged from the tower.
Oh, right, because there were 4. That's right. Okay.
They're all in crisis right now. They all look fucking horrible.
Okay. Good. I stand there with my sword, looking at the guy with the legs, counting 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, there's 4 that are up.
4.
All right, the last one's gonna go. This one from up above is going to try and strike you with War Axe. Ah! They're just like jumping off like madmen, trying to strike at you. That is another hit for 34 damage.
Ah!
And you potentially have more Emberstone to absorb as the last bit of the crystal that you shattered is flying towards you. How do you try to absorb it?
Oh. Do I notice that it's coming towards me? Because I just got hit?
I imagine, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. This guy definitely hits me and I'm clutching my side because the armor took it, but I stand up and I look at the Emberstone and I just extend my hand, my palms, and I attempt to channel it into my arm.
Okay. I'm gonna say this is probably Might and Might. Difficulty's 12.
My difficulty 12. Oh, it's a 15 success.
Yet again, Muhn. The Emberstone travels to you, and you begin to absorb it. And we mark another success on the clock. And yet again, Muhn. Oh, this feels incredible. It feels like that big gulp of water, as if you were on a desert or you've been working laboriously all day. It's exactly what you needed. And you recover yet again for 50 more mind points. And yet again, you see more around you. Flickering visions as if a world is overlapped onto this one. This time, the world is lush with color and flora. It appears overgrown with plants alien that you've never seen before. But there appears to be some sort of variety amongst them. Some are prey and some are predator. You immediately know this just by seeing it, feeling it, as another pulse ripples through the towers. And yet again, you feel the maelstrom rift. It is pouring magic into this world. It has some sort of great purpose. You feel like maybe you could be this great purpose. Like all of this could be for you.
I drop my shield again. And I kneel.
You kneel before this rift. Is that what you're doing, Muhn?
And you can't really see it because there's so much red and reflections, but there are tears coming down my cheeks. And I stand and I reach. I will. And I just keep repeating, I will.
Create.
And my intention, the first thing I think of is the man without the upper half. Can I give him back his upper half?
You're asking me?
I create this leather because in front of me a naked torso sits. Rippling biceps. Muscles. Beyond muscles, beyond muscles. You can see how veiny this person is. Tattoos etched into the neck. He stares blindly forward as if to be addressed. And I place this armor onto this torso. And I caress his cheek. And I give it a bit of a slap. And there. As he awakens, I grab the entirety of him. And out of nothing, he becomes whole. You see this red entanglement of vines, and his face is grotesque because it's clearly painful. Growing from his torso, muscles, tendons, skeletons erupts from nothing. These vines of muscles and sinew and bone. It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe. And as it gets to his ankles, his feet, they morph into feet. But now he is whole again.
What are you?
And I stand. Because now there's just this man in front of me. And I scream.
Your Ultima points are gone. Back to 0. And you feel that deep hunger for Emberstone. Continue.
And I reached out to touch this man's shoulder. Is he real?
Oh yes, quite real. Recoiling at your touch. All of these mercenaries stop and just stare at you.
What are you?
I attempt to flee.
You begin to rush away. I need you to please make a willpower check for me, though. The difficulty's gonna be 14.
Oh, it's a 9. That's a failure.
As you begin to rush away, you feel that gnawing, clawing sensation in your stomach, in your head. And it sounds like a voice for a moment, Muhn. Where are you going? Do not run from your destiny.
I don't know my destiny.
You will only hurt yourself. In this place. Embrace it.
No! And I fall to the ground. And I skid into the snow. I was so hungry. I was so full a minute ago. And now I'm famished again.
I don't want your stupid power.
If you do not want it, someone else
They stand. And you just see me. Look at the sky. Whoever is talking right now, show yourself.
Show yourself.
I command you
To show yourself.
stop controlling me.
I am not controlling you. As you say this, there appears to be a humanoid figure, shadow. As you look down, it is emanating from your feet. I have always shown myself. I have always been here with you.
Who are you? You're not a part of the game?
Game? There is no game.
I look at the rift. I look towards it. Can I see it? Can I see the storm?
I'm going to say that you probably can in the moment, and it's more like an instinct than a visual representation. You had such a in-depth understanding of it a few moments ago that you know when you look at a bright flash of light and you close your eyes and that flash still sort of remains while your eyes are closed? It's a bit like that.
I close my eyes. I need to go back. I want to go back to that. Take me to the rift.
I can take you anywhere. You need power for that. Only you can take yourself.
I ran from the tower. How far back is the tower?
Maybe a few hundred feet.
Am I being chased?
The mercenaries are just kind of dumbfounded. They don't know what to do. They're just kind of looking on, trying to see what you're doing.
I look at my hands. And I look back at the tower. And I extend my palm. I'm so hungry.
Good. Good. You can do nothing if you have no power. Screen goes dark for everyone. Someplace else, we hear a familiar voice.
From these readings, I believe she's becoming something more than even I expected.
涙の色はエメラルドブルー宝石みたいに光ってる流れ星を見上げていたあの夜も